Good morning, everybody. Quite a few sprinklers in the area up and running. The canal is back up and flowing like it should be. Now let's go have a good Sunday, shall we? So last night, coming up with the plan with the chief, sounds like my day is going to be completely different than it has been in a while. Because he was talking like I wouldn't be in a chopper at all. We'll see if that holds true. In the meantime, I gotta get some Roundup, some mesotrione, go retreat some corn, and then get some feed sprayed. A couple loads today, hopefully. Being the amazing movie maker guy that I am, I didn't get anything recorded on that first load. I'm already on my second load. Oh, cool, we got error codes. Had that turbocharger speed circuit fault since the first day we owned this. You didn't miss much on the first load. It was 15 acres of 2-foot tall corn. Other than your chance to sit here and rip me in the comments about how I went across the rows instead of down the rows. Just preference. It's really hard to drive this one down the rows by hand because you can't see any of the tires. It is what it is. Basically that field we were just going after some bindweed though. Hasn't been farmed the last couple of years, so the weed pressure we knew was going to be pretty strong in it. Whatever. That's what chemicals are for. We'll get ahead of it. Now I am loaded up to start spraying sorghum. Our forage sorghum is growing like crazy, and so are the pigweeds. So we're going to go try and burn the pigweeds back and keep that sorghum going strong. First up is 40 acres out east of town, so enjoy going through town. It's not a perfect stand by any means, but it is a really, really good stand out here. And as you can see, a lot of pigweed. A lot of pigweed. Bad part is there's going to be a lot of grass, and there's nothing I can really do for grass because there is no Roundup Ready sorghum. But as far as the stand goes, honestly, when it's something that gets rained on to bring it up, sorghum-wise, you really couldn't ask for much better. Sorghum is real susceptible to crusting under, which means you get a rain, and then like a day of sunshine or a little breeze, that top layer of dirt will form a crust, and sorghum doesn't have the power to push through the way like corn does. Corn can really push. With all that being said, I got about 40 acres here. Back and forth. I'm gonna say somebody had a bad day here. And then you can see their tracks going out where there is no feed. Damn. That had to be a wild ride because that's a pretty good ditch down there. Then up and over through the fence. They clearly hit this structure. Good thing they didn't hit it more square. That might have been a real big problem for them. Huh. They could have at least picked up all the pieces of their car. You might not believe me, but there is a hell of a feed stand underneath this mat of pigweeds. It's gonna take a long time though to get anything done spraying 7-acre sprinkler corners. Gotta love odd-shaped flood ground. 27 acres. About 20 passes. On to the next one. Neighbors are starting to bail. I gotta hurry up and get to a baler. Wow, that's loud. Sprayers put away for the night, or for the day. Gonna go hop in a baler. Took me 5 hours to spray 120 acres. Not exactly a model of efficiency today, but if you count all the sprinkler corners, I was in 7 different fields. So that'll kill it. And the first field I did was 40 acres. So now I'm gonna go hop in a baler, try and play catch up, because we got a lot to bale. The tuna just pulled out of here with my baler, but today that does not make me sad at all because it's 90-something degrees out. I'd much rather have this tractor with the tinted windows. Got good old Uncle Kenny in the rake. He's been a raking machine today. We got this half circle, so 60 acres here, plus I think it's close to 60 acres at the other field that he already did. Our first cutting this year is gnarly, nasty stuff. One, it's super late, so it's super growthy, super stemmy. Does anybody know how to turn down the baler volume on this monitor? I can turn down the deer volume, but it doesn't affect the baler volume, and it's driving me nuts. As I was saying, the hay got super growthy, super stemmy, rank. All of it has been rained on. We just cannot get 4 or 5 straight days of heat so we can actually put up something green. It's not going to be high quality, but at least it'll be green. Anyway, let's spend the afternoon now going round and round, baling Jill. So the big curveball in the plan for the day, though, is them clouds out there. I don't know how well this camera can see. The thunderheads are building. So that's south. That's southwest. That's kind of the area 90% of the time you gotta watch. But then you also look off to the northwest. They're getting started over that way too. This is weird. I'm not used to watching clouds this much. The bale movers are hot on our tails today. And they're not the prettiest looking bales, but they ain't the ugliest either. Yeah, beep beep. This just occurred to me a little bit ago. Last time I was in this field, I was sitting about right there, watching a tornado go right along that ridgeline. I don't know. 118 on my baler. See how many Grant has. That was a crap ton of bales. Sudden change of plans. Surprise, surprise, right? So I don't know if I mentioned, we were headed to another field. We got a sprinkler right over there, a half mile. The sprinkler's in the corn above the hay, and the water's running down bad. Like, Chief said, it's a mess. So we were gonna go clean that up, but the loader guy called, and his legs are killing him, so I gotta go take over for him so he can go home and rest. So I'm running his pickup to him. I'm gonna run the loader, loading bales. Yeah, it's just a race against the rain. They're firing up everywhere. That guy's already gone. Everything's moving southeast today. So that guy, in theory, isn't a problem. This guy is our potential problem. And the chopping crew is 20 miles or so that way. Might holler at them. I haven't heard how their day's going. Oh, just chaos. You gotta embrace the chaos around here. I'm just gonna say it. Cat Loader has the best windshield wipers on the farm. As you can see, we are losing. That is coming this, you can't even hardly see it on there. We're losing the fight. I don't know how much more we're gonna be able to do. I don't know if the chopper crew got rained out. I don't know if it's sprinkling on Grant where he's baling. But there's like 3 loads left and we ain't gonna get them. Okay, it's raining too much. I gotta pull the plug on this because you don't want to get a bunch of water inside the stack. Let these bales sweat tomorrow and then pick them up. On the real fun side, that is now a severe thunderstorm heading straight east, so heading right for the baler. Come on, Mike, you can do it. You're almost there. That top's just slick. It's time to get the hell out of here. Oh, just talked to wife. Live over in that general vicinity. She said the wind, the radar, or the weather station was showing it was blowing in the 40s. She said the hail was peat and nickel, so hopefully that doesn't last too long. That'd strip everything up pretty good. We'll find out. That's kind of weird. That thing blew up and just shot out east rather than going southeast like everything else. I thought it was coming straight at us, and instead it went straight for where Grant was baling, so I'm sure that's a lovely mess. Water running out of the corn from the irrigation, and now rain. Fan-friggin-tastic. But we got a crap ton of acres that could have used a shower, so I'm not going to complain too much about this one. So this little pipe, when it rains up there on the hill, all that runoff goes into our ditch and then down the pipe, so we just took the lid off there. Slowly going to irrigate the corner. I seen feet coming up last night. Yeah. There's a little hail. In one of our ultra genius moves, we all left the shop wide open today. And then nobody was around when it went sideways. The couch is wet. Everything's wet. But now that the sun's out, I think I'm going to just open the door all the way back up and let the sun do its thing. It's been swept out twice now, not much more we can do than that. That is a really cool moon. I wish you guys could actually see it. There's some clouds, it's nice. Either way though, really crappy end of the day. Very close call with a silage truck. Luckily minimal damage. That's all the more you need to know about it. I'm gonna head home, I'm gonna eat some dinner. Gotta take little one back to Springs, see a doctor tomorrow about her hand again. See if we get the all clear. So the rain out for me and for that truck, pretty good timing. Either way, I'm gonna have myself a good night. Enjoy this beautiful sunset, and I'll talk to you guys later.